Okay. I'm going to give it a minute. There we are. We are on Facebook. Cross your fingers. It continues. Hey, everybody. I'm Cathy with Sassy Silver Sisters. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Okay. So, last time, remember, I was still having problems. So I complained as per usual. And I'm hoping to stream the Talk Studio from Streamlabs contacted Facebook. I'm hoping. But whatever, it doesn't make any difference. We need to keep it like this. Okay, I do want to share with you my I'm going to share with you my hobby now. Well, it's always been a hobby, but I'm going to try to make a couple of bucks for the holidays. Where to go? It's Cathy's Cookies and Treats. And it is on Facebook's going to be my bulletin board. So let me share it with you in the comments. That way you can check it out. I mean, it's not much going on now. I'm getting ready to go buy ingredients. Is it going to show? There it goes. Okay. I guess I'm just too fast for my computer. I don't know. But anyway, my brain's going 90 miles an hour. So today is September 19th, 2025. And it's a Friday. And on Fridays, it's just a little bit of how you doing kind of thing. And if there's anything going on, if you cannot comment now while it's live, just say hi later. It's YouTube and Facebook. Facebook is the main written word, and the blog spot is the written word, and YouTube is videos. So we did go to the museum, the Marine Corps Museum. My brother did show up. And so it was 4 of us. And you're not going to believe how many pictures I took. I was having a hard time because there's so many lights everywhere. And everything's behind glass. So there's reflections all over the glass. Hi, Miss Alice. How you doing? So it was hard, but I took a couple hundred pictures in hopes that I could find some good ones, like a photographer does, only I was using my phone, in hopes that I would find a good one to show off. And that's going to be my next video, is going to be about women in Marines and the history of women in Marines and Mom's story and stuff like that. So I decided, well, we're going to the museum. Let's add that into the back end of the video. So anybody that comes through that area, they can visit. And it does take a couple of hours, y'all. It takes a couple of hours. You can also eat lunch there. So it's 80 in Texas, Whitney, Texas. Okay, thanks, Alice. It takes a few hours to walk through, and especially if you're reading anything, there's so much information in that museum. It is not funny. It's the Marine Corps Museum. It's huge, and they're very pleasant there. They have lots and lots of stuff going on. you got to look up because you see all the planes and all that. And it's just, I don't know. I loved it, but I'm also a kind of like a antique. I like to see things. We did. Oh, I forgot to look it up. Oh, I got to write myself a note because me and Kelly were wondering. Let me write it down here. They had an old, let's see, look up. Hand grenade back in the day. And I'm going, huh? How does that work? I got to look it up. And I haven't looked it up. I remember what it looks like because I was trying to figure out how does this, what do they do? Do they put stuff in it and then light it and throw it? What do they do? So I'm going to look it up. This is very old. And they had real ones. That's what I'm saying. It's a museum. So they had the real stuff going on there. Am I only seeing, am I on YouTube, y'all? I gotta look it up to make sure I'm over there. Let me look it up. Anyway, so you can see I'm like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Allergies. Craziness is what it is. It's called crazy. The allergies are like, oh my gosh. Let me switch over, switch account, and make sure I'm over there. Hope everybody is going to have a great weekend. I'm, as per usual, busy, 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 busy. I want to see if I'm over here. Let's see. Takes a minute, but it's usually pretty good as far as, let's see, live. I'm looking. You got so many. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, you got so much going on. Let me see. Do I have it? Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay. I was just curious because I saw something and I thought, well, wait a minute. So yesterday was the day of recouping from all that walking. Poor Rhonda. It's just hard. And I was just tired. I didn't hurt anywhere. I was just tired. So yeah, but there's a lot of walking. So you guys got to check it out. You got to check it out. Free admission. Free admission. They do have wheelchairs there. Free. You just have to leave proof of who you are. So they do have wheelchairs there. And you'll see in the video. And it's spacious. They're working on upcoming plans that they're building out. They have the foundation there that you can do whatever. I don't know. We didn't go in that room to check it out, but it's the Heritage Foundation and it's the total history of the Marines. So the older, the more it goes, the more information they're going to add to it. And it's just nice. Now, it was raining. We did not get to go outside. It was raining. So we did not get to go see. Mom wanted to see the statue of Molly Marine. It's supposed to have been outside. So I don't know. And we didn't get to see the bricks. So one day later in life, I do have pictures and stuff. I'll add them if I can find them to the video too, with the bricks, all that. So yeah, it was nice. Got to eat lunch there. They have a tavern or whatever you want to call it there, and it was very good. The people that were tour guides or whatever in their area. They were very good. They were very pleasant. Everybody was in a good mood. It's that kind of experience. So you guys need to check it out. You do have to walk through a metal detector, and they inspect your purses and stuff like that. So you do have to do that. And I didn't have that. I just had my phone. But you have to hand stuff over and let them look at it and go on from there. Why, I don't know. But it is what it is. So, okay. So, let's see. I told you about the museum. Today is cookie ingredient day. So, when I get off of here, I have to write down the ingredients that I need for my first attempt at selling cookies. I'm a reseller from way back when, and I am going to attempt to sell cookies and treats, not big old fancy cakes. I don't have the patience for that. So go on over and follow Cathy's Cookies and Treats on Facebook. Let's see, what else did I want to tell you? I know there was something else, but I got so much going on. I've got a printer here that I have to get put up. I mean, I can use my printer, but I just want to set up the thermal printer so that I don't have to worry about it. And hi, Suzette. And there's lots of rules that you have to go by when you do a cottage food business. So make sure you look up your state's, your area's rules for that. Each state has its own thing. So you have to look up the rules for that. And I'm watching these stay-at-home moms, their videos. They turn of course I'm too old for this, but they turned a cottage bakery, food bakery from their home to a booming business. And you got to give them credit, because it's not easy when you have to, that's all you do is bake. So, but it's fun for me. So, and this is the time of year that I do that. And so I've got to make some more vanilla. So I guess I can include that in my ingredients. I don't know. I'd have to order the vanilla beans in the alcohol. Let's see. What else did I want to tell you? Anyway, so the sun finally came out yesterday here in Culpeper. Let's do this. Alexa, what's the weather in Culpeper? Alexa, what's the weather in Culpeper, Virginia?
Currently, in Culpeper it's 76 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. You can expect more of the same today, with a high of 90 degrees and a low of 61 degrees.
No. I don't want 90 degrees. I wanted it cooler than that. Alexa, tell me a joke about baking cookies.
Why did the cookie buy a self-help book? He had a chip on his shoulder.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's going to be chocolate chip mini cookies and a frosting dip is what I'm going to attempt. Y'all got to wish me luck. Let's see. I know. See what I got to tell you. Oh, join us. Oh, go over to Printify and you can see the latest t-shirts. Suzette and Alyssa would love to have company over in our private group. It's a group for the supporters of Sassy Silver Sisters. And Suzette and Alyssa would love to have you guys over there. So go on over. It's 99 cents a month. It's posted at the the top of the page, I think, and it's also a link under every post for you to be able to click a link and just go on over there and join. 99 cents a month, no big deal. You can cancel anytime you want. That's the cheapest they would allow it. Let's see. Yeah, and we just designed a t-shirt for everybody. If you want to order a t-shirt over there for the group, or if you just want a t-shirt, it's Sassy Studio, Printify.me. I looked real quick. Suzette, thank you. Let me see. I looked real quick. Where is it? Notifications. No, that's not it. Orders. Okay. Flippy. Yeah, I got your, it says on the way. It says shipped by September 17th. So yeah. Thank you very much, young lady. Printify choice. See, they make changes on these websites, and I'm not fast enough to get it. So yes, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Now that one is supposed to have the collar thing in the back. You know where the tag is, or wherever the print is, for Sassy Silver Sisters. I don't know how that's going to turn out, but I thought since it was a group t-shirt, yeah. Yeah, it's fun to have there's some decent t-shirt. Oh, and they're changing the Printify thing. They're taking down some stuff that's old. And I believe in keeping them. Yeah, thank you. I believe in keeping everything up. And one day somebody's going to see this old listing and they'll go ahead and purchase it. But they're changing all that. So I do have to keep track of that. Because the ones that I don't know how they do it. They are changing it. So anybody that does social media, you just got to keep up with all this stuff. It just, to me, I'm just getting old. Like Mom says, you're not getting old. You are old. I said, okay. Let me see what the notification is. What I'm trying to say is if you want something, you better go ahead and grab it on this Printify, because they're going to pull stuff down. They're introducing changes to improve visibility. To keep product listings current, inactive listings may be removed. If you have affected products, they'll appear in My Products under To Be Removed tab. Oh, really? Let me go in My Products. Oh, there's the tab. No, they don't have anything there yet. Okay, cool. So I got to keep track of that. Like, I don't have anything else to do. But anyway, so yeah, so everybody is like that, do baking cookies for a living. They go to the big box stores like BJ's and Costco and restaurant places to get their ingredients for what they're making, because they do a whole bunch. I'm doing this as technically a hobby, but I do want to make a couple bucks for holidays, birthdays, that kind of money, extra money. I've always done a little bit here and there for extra money. So, and then once I get this all established, which I'm getting there, Suzette. I did find 3 cabinets that are worthy of pulling everything out because you have to keep ingredients separate. So I have yet to pull everything out and put only the cookie baking stuff in there. The canisters, the big canisters that I bought a long time ago, um, to stack, because they're flat, to stack the ingredients in, will not fit in those cabinets. So I am not worried about that because I've got a baker's rack, and then I will put all the other stuff in there. And that's, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, actually 4 cabinets just for baking stuff. So it's like cleaning out a closet, y'all. I'll get rid of the stuff that I don't need personally, and put the baking stuff in there because I've got stuff on my table in the kitchen. It's overflowing because it didn't have a place to go. So now I've made up my mind on that, and I can pull stuff out. So that's going to be this weekend. I'm going to pull those cabinets out, and you're supposed to designate the cabinets. So I'm going to designate the cabinets, which I already got a little sign up there. Designate the cabinets, and then let's see what else. Everything is technically separated, so I just got to do it. You know, it's mentally separated. Let's put it that way. Gosh, y'all. Let me see. What is this? Okay, says Kelly accepted the Sassy Squad Google Meet for October. I sent it to them so that it's a way to have the correct link instead of depending on me, because I'm kind of thinking I screwed it up. I said, I think it's my fault. And Kelly goes, I know it's your fault. Anyway, let me know when you get your t-shirt. I don't know how long that's going to take. But let me know. That way you can put it in the group. Take a picture, put it in the group. Next. Hold on. This is what I do all day long. It's no wonder my eyes are going bad. It's no wonder. Yeah. And Alyssa and yeah, I got to get with you guys. What do you want? Okay, I'm going to do the sugar cookies for you guys, and I might put something else in there. But the sugar cookies really last longer. So I'll put the sugar cookies in your cookie box, but you have to tell me what design. I'll print, you'll see what I'm talking about with the cookies. Oh, it went to your hubby. Okay, I got you. I was wondering how that was going to work. How often is he here? Because your daughter is where now? I know she was here. Well, where is she now? But anyway, so yeah, how often is he over here? So we can, well, you're going to have to keep track of that. I can't keep track of that. You're going to have to keep track of the USA stuff, when people are here and when they're not. But I've got to time it just right so that you can, I know the cookies last longer when they're wrapped, but they only last so long, you know what I mean? And they start getting stale on you, and you don't want that. But that's why I'm going to do the sugar cookies. So think about what design or what what idea that you would like on your cookies, because what I do is look it up online and copy that sticker or whatever cookie, yeah, for the cookies, and print them out. So far so good. I do have the my daughter bought me some ink for in case I ran out, because I didn't know how long it was going to last. And me wrapping the printer helps. I know it does. Helps the ink from drying out. So I wrap. Remember, I have the plastic tablecloth, and I wrap it when it's not in use. Oh, he's in Mississippi too? Okay. 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 Well, good. I bet he likes it. I bet he likes it. Because I would love to be back on a farm. Not take care of it, but just live there. I would love to be back on a farm. Uh, because it's no hustle bustle. You know what I mean? It's not none of that. And the animals aren't political, and it's just it's more peaceful. But if you crave company and you crave people and interaction and stuff like that, it's not, it wouldn't be your cup of tea, because you just got to be, if you're that kind of person. Yeah. Now my son, when he moved to his West Virginia house, he was looking for peace and quiet, and he loves it. And it works for him. Even though he knows his neighbors and all that kind of stuff, it's not the hustle bustle. It's more of, I'm here if you need me type of people. And that's what everybody needs when they're up on a mountain. If you're up on a mountain, you have to have good neighbors. So funny. Okay. I don't think I'd want to be up on a mountain. I think I want to be on a farm. Oh yeah, I know how that goes. Trust me. But it's the way it is. You know what I mean? It's the way it is, and you just got to keep going. You can't let it get you down. You got to keep going, keep going, keep going. It's, yeah, but I understand totally. Yeah, he's gonna be pining for that farm when he comes home, isn't he? It's like, oh gosh. And I just talked to somebody that does have a farm in another country, and I said, why did you do that? Why did you buy a farm? Because it was so cheap. Big farm too. So yeah, at least if it's in another country, you got a vacation spot, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's gonna be. He's gonna be. Yeah, yeah. I can visualize it. He's gonna be going, oh man, it was so nice, you know. Even though he has to work and help and all that, it's nice if you like the farm. Okay, on Fridays I do the affirmation cards. They're not the same as they're not as good. Let's put it that way, as the inner peace cards that I do on Monday, but I still like to do these. And we might get some more one day. We'll see. I can't find any more inner peace cards because that's the only ones. And I'm so happy to have found them. Hope everybody has a great weekend, because it's kind of hard. We need good weather. And we did. It was nice yesterday. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm worthy of the very best in life, and I now lovingly allow myself to accept it. That's a good one. Of course, you see the spelling, but that's okay. They didn't separate the best in life, but that's okay. We understand totally. And I don't know what this means, but there it is. But yeah, I am worthy of the very best in life, and I now lovingly allow myself to accept it. Yeah, that's hard. When you're the person that gives and gives and gives, and then people try to give to you, you go, no. Now I go, you didn't have to, but I'll take it. Oh, that's too much. I'll take it. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't know what the eyeball thing means. Yeah, I don't know. I bought a T-shirt one time, a long time ago, when the kids were little. I'm a thrift store crazy person. Anyway, so I bought a T-shirt, and it had some pretty flowers or something across the chest, and it had some wording, and I'm going. I don't know what this says. I hope it's not offensive, because I like the shirt, but I don't know what it says. And it was something like, one of the kids said it was Ocean City, Maryland, or so. I don't know what it said, or one of the beaches. And I'm going, that's good. That's good, because I've been worrying about this T-shirt because I didn't know what it was saying. So yeah, I'm going to be doing the picking up the ingredients. So when I get off of here, I have to get the recipe up, pull the recipe up, and then I have to figure out what I have and what I don't have, and go from there. And then these ingredients will be assigned to the cookie and treats cabinet or the shelf. Only you can't mix you can't mix it. I don't, because you're selling to the public, so they don't want grubby hands and this stuff. So I've got the gloves, I've got the hairnet, I've got the cap, the cute cap. I'm going to use Alyssa's cap too. So that's going to, once I get it straightened out, I'll put the cap that Alyssa sent me in there too. And that way it's going to be worn. It's up here in the corner, and I forget, and this way it will be warm. And then if I have somebody helping me, we have two hats. That's what I was thinking. If my daughter comes and helps me, we'll have two hats, two hairnets, two, more than one set of gloves and stuff like that. And the apron. I'll have to get another T-shirt and make another apron, because I thought that was fun. It might look kind of shabby, but I thought it was fun. And you're really not, unless I see, sometimes the thrift stores will sell aprons. But yeah, you need another apron. But did you know they know how to cut down a trash bag and make an apron? I'm thinking, I always have trash bags. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But that's this weekend, and I'll keep you posted. But yeah, think of something you want me to print out to put on your sugar cookies. Because I don't want to. I don't want to put something in there that's gonna go, wonky. I know, isn't it fun? It's just something new. I've never done it, and I tried it, and I almost messed it up, but it's okay. And I tried it, and it worked, and I'm going, people are so smart. They're just smart. They're just smart people. So if you want me to, because I can print off anything as long as it fits the cookie size, right? And it looks okay. Well, you've seen what I do. And I can print a picture of, if they have a picture of their farm, or if you have a picture of something coming up, or if you have a pic, you know what I mean? Or just something fun. Mom has, I threw away some of the cookies that I gave Mom. I give her one because she doesn't really eat them, but I give her one, and I'm going, Mom, you can't hang on to these cookies. You just, somebody's going to eat one that's a year old by accident and going to make them sick. You can't be doing that. And she says, but I want, and I like them because I like to see, what I put on the cookies. And I said, I understand that, but golly day, this is dangerous. Somebody that come in her kitchen and see this cookie sitting on her counter is not, it's not a good idea. So anyway, it's the artwork for me. I'm doing cookies. The sugar cookies is my art. Even though I'm not doing it, I found a better way, easier way for me to do it, because I don't have patience to sit there for a half an hour and draw on one cookie. I don't have the patience for that. So we'll see. Anyway, I want everybody to have a great weekend, and we shall talk to you later. See y'all later, Alice and Suzette. And Alyssa, we'll talk to you later too. I don't know what happened to where Alyssa was trying to order a black t-shirt. It wouldn't show up anyway, but the black t-shirt, and it kept giving her pink. I thought that was funny, but oh, that would be cute. Yeah, think about it. Think about it, and then you could send me a picture or post it in the group or whatever, and then we'll go from there because we got a minute to do it. All right, thanks everybody. I appreciate you. Have a good one.
Do you enjoy our videos? Well, we love making them for you. But we do like to have a little extra money to be able to bring them to you. So if you would like to contribute to Buy Me a Coffee, we can add to our little fund to bring you more great content. So buymecoffee.com, Sassy Silver Sisters. Cheers.
Thank you.